guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and we're going to do another bash update. And what we usually do for physical attendance for the raffle is we have all the loot spread out on the table where you can see what's available to win before you buy your tickets. So with it being online, there's no way to show you guys. Well, there is a way. I just did it. All the stuff that I've been collecting from all the sponsors has been coming in, and I went ahead and took the time to unbox everything and put it out here on these tables. And I'm going to go handheld, and we're going to go around and show you everything that's in the general raffle. So the tickets that you've already bought make you eligible for the milling machine, the rotary phase converter, the Hotshot 360, and all of this. All right, so we're going to go handheld and show you around. I'm going to remind you that shipping is free in the lower 48, in 48 states here in the U.S. Internationals are all on you as far as shipping, duties, taxes, tariffs, shipping, everything for out of the country is all on you. The online raffle is going to close on the 25th because we need time to process raffle tickets before the 29th. So you've got till the 25th, and that page, my page on my website, is going to close down. And you'll just get a message it says thank you for visiting, join us on the live feed or something. But you will not be able to purchase tickets after the 25th. There's a link below, and I thank everyone for their donations. You know, it really helps out a lot. So let's go handheld and look around here. A lot of this stuff is from Shars, which is an awesome sponsor for us here. There's some things I'm not showing. All the stuff from Osborne Abrasives, they sent me a boatload of discs, flap discs, and we're going to put those in sleeves and make prize packages out of those. But those boxes are heavy and they're up in the attic, and I'm not pulling them down. But everything else I've got fanned out here, and I wanted to let you guys have a look at them, all right? What Shars did this year is they let me fill out a shopping cart, which probably was a mistake. But Stan got to go shopping. It's kind of cool to just sit there and just fill up a massive shopping cart. So yeah, I had a good time doing that. So let's go see what Stan picked out and what some of the other vendors brought to us. Okay, these are some positive insert boring bars, indexable. These are from Shars. Pretty nice set. I put together a bench set. I put together a bench block, long drive pins, short drive pins, tap handles, and a scribe. So I put together this bench kit. This is all one kit. I kind of spliced that together and made someone a nice bench kit. How about a 316 C Hardness Tester from Ptc Instruments. That's the model 316 C scale from our friends John over there at Ptc Instruments. And this is kind of a microscope with the center punch has a carbide ball, an actual ball. And you can do your tests on this test block and then do comparative readings, and you actually measure you made a dish or a bowl in the part, so you're able to get visual on that. So we've got one of those. Those are very nice. I've got one myself and I love it. So we've got that from our friends over at PTC. These are a product we haven't had before. It's from a company called Bordeaux, and these are the outside deburring tools for OD rods and threaded rods and round rods and things like that. These are going to be available from Engineer's Black Book website, and so they brought those, and we got a bunch of those to give away, and we're going to be doing some testing and stuff here during the bash. So you know, anyone that's never used one can walk up to the bench and actually deburr their own parts and check them out. There's another boring bar set. These are negative tools. This one's a negative set, negative cutting. These are positive here. Okay. So another a nice set of boring bars. And we got some collet sets. These are from Precision Matthews. We got 3 sets of the R8 collets. These are very nice collets. So we got a set of those. We've got an expanding arbor set, or actually mandrels, expanding mandrel set. So this is a kind of a small kit, but you know, after you've used these, you'll never go back. Those things are so awesome. Clamps from Diamide. We've got a very large version, got a little bit smaller version. I got some more over on the other table, but we'll show you both to them. And we thank the folks at Diamide. We wish them luck on their Kickstarter campaign. There's an indexable threading kit. There's various sizes of inserts there. And the actual tool itself. That's from Shars. Here's some R8 to keyless chucks. Those are from Precision Matthews. Those got sent over with the mills just for the general raffle. Our friends at Noga sent us one of the gold kits, which is nice. That's a great little deburring kit. And Avi always treats us so well every year. All right. Let's take a look over this table. We got a PD set, which is thread measuring wires. I think PD was a brand name, but those are thread measuring wires. And then it's got a compartment in the bottom with all your charts and tables. And then I just got them open so you can see the wire set. You got a set of stack blocks. You can bolt these gauge blocks together and make stacks for setups and things like that. Pretty nice. We've got an interesting tool here. If you're at the bash, you need to play with this. This is for measuring features, kind of OD and ID, which is kind of interesting the way it works. I'm only handheld here, so I need 2 hands to play with that. But if you come to the bash, pick that up and play with it a little bit. I've added a scribe to each one of these kits. These are all from Shars. These are all the digital calipers we're giving away. Some are the IP67, some are the IP50, whatever, yeah. Okay, so that's quite a few sets of calipers we're giving away. That's a nice assortment. Here's something I put together too. This is a Shars little test indicator. It's NIST traceable. Fox Metrology has calibrated it, and I added this. This is a Stefan Gottswinner holder that a viewer made. Mr. Rick Gearhart made this holder, so I went ahead and coupled it with this test indicator, and it's got the swivel base there, but he's also got 2 different dovetail adapters that go on there. So nice job, Rick Gearhart, and thank you, Shars, for the calibrated test indicator. And there's your NIST certificate. Okay, let's run down to the front here. These are from Shars. We've got a small keyless chuck with a Jacobs taper. We've got a little bit larger one with an R8. That one will take you to 1/2 inch. I think that's just a 3/8 there. And then we've got another one with a Jacobs taper, 1/2 inch. Nice. We've got a couple of depth gauges. This one's got a big assortment of depth rods, depth gauge. And then here's a little bit smaller one with no case and a couple smaller rods. This is interesting. This looks like a vise accessory. I'm going to let the guys from Shars explain this to me. This came from Shars. You can see it's got serrated jaws, hardened, and it's called Any Vise. There's the part number. But these are on a spring-loaded dovetail, and it looks like it just bolts into your vise. Pretty interesting. I'd have to play a little more with that and see what its use is, or let someone explain it to me. It did not come with any instructions. Pretty interesting. Okay, We got a couple of arms. These are the Eventors from Shars. Got two different sizes there, both with a fine adjust on top and nicely finished. I haven't had time to really play with them. I just brought them out so you guys could look at them. All right, so that's a pretty nice table full of stuff. Chucking reamers, over and under on nominal sizes, Imperial. Always handy to have. 1/4 inch all the way up to 1/2 inch. So, you know, like this 1/2 inch set, this one's $4.99, this one's $5.01. You know, so it's an over and under set. So one reamer will do a press fit, the other reamer will do a slip fit. Okay. Set of V-blocks with hold downs. Here's a little adjustable angle for putting in your milling vise. So that's pretty slick. You just lock that down at whatever angle you want. Here we put together a milling kit. We got a capstan for your vise. This will also work on your, this will actually work on your drawbar too. You just drop that on your drawbar and give one of these 3 arms a slap and it'll tighten your drawbar lickety split. And then it's got a vise stop and we got a set of, nice set of parallels to go with it. Okay, so that's kind of a milling kit I put together. Here's my favorite indicator. This is a Mitsutoyo. That is actually my favorite lug back indicator. That's one of my daily drivers, so I went ahead and put one in my shopping cart. So one of you guys gets to play with one of my indicators. Set of single flute countersinks. There's a set of Wavy Parallels. These are handy. I don't even have a set of these, but I've used them before. Big old tall ones all the way down to little shorties, little 1/2 inchers. So each one's in pairs and they're all the wavy type parallels. There's the other set of diamides. These are the hex drive, 1/4 inch. And here's another one here, and this one came with, this one's got a grounding kit. So you drop a ground wire in there, into that lug, and put this on your clamp, and now all of a sudden your clamp is a grounding setup. So that looks like a copper jaw. He also sent us some soft jaws, which are, I think he said these were UHMW. Pretty cool. And that'll work for the smaller diamide. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to the back. We've got a nice. This is actually graded. It's a grade B shop grade, but it's still very nice. It's got. It's not just a silkscreen scale. That's actually engraved, which is what you look for when you're trying to find a quality scale. This is from Shars, and it's got a. It's got the regular 9045 head. It's got the protractor and the center finder. So it's a very nice set. And again, I added a scribe to that kit. So that'll make a nice kit for somebody. Sterret wiggler. And these are the new sterrets where you don't have to unscrew this all the way to get the ball out of there. You just loosen it and it just pops out. So the old and new are very different. So we got a sterret wiggler. A pair of machinist jacks. Always handy. We've got these little cube levels are pretty cool. If you ever need to get within, I don't know, 1/2 degree or whatever, when you know, if you're just doing some chambers or something, those things are just wonderful for setting a real quick angle. So those little protractor cubes are awesome. Edge Technologies. That's the Pro-Tram. Nice bit of kit in a nice case. This is Mitsutoyo. I got some telescoping gauges. It's a nice set of gauges for transfer measurements of IDs. And again, with the edge, we got a milling vise speed handle. Pretty cool. 1, 2, 3 blocks. We got them. I'm not going to open all those boxes, but I did open one. There's the blocks right there. More Noga, stuff from Nogas. This is, I think, new. I've never seen this set before. It's called the Easy Set. Burr Pros. And then the clean edge sets. We got a few of those. We have a 5C Spindex. Nice gift for somebody. We got a demagnetizer too for you surface grinding guys. If you if anything hangs around on a magnetic plate for any length of time, it becomes magnetized. So it's always nice to demag it. And stuff around the shop just magically becomes magnetic. So that's the ticket right there. There's another set of V-blocks. Always handy to have. I keep them around the milling machine. I keep them around the lathe. I keep them by the surface grinder. I got a real nice set I keep over for measuring by the surface plate. So yeah, you got a million and one uses. Let's see. There's a ceramic cutting set from Noga. This is for doing plastics. We got a set of, I put together a set of 3 angle plates. It's a little 2x2. You'd be surprised how often you use that over by the mill for setups. It's a little 2x2 angle plate, cast iron plate with webs. So we got a 2x2. I think that's a 4x4. And then this one is a 4x6. So I'm putting all 3 of those together as one angle block set. And you can use them for setups in the mill. You can use them for setups on the surface grinder. They're not hyper accurate, but they're easily reground and make them as accurate as you want. They're not to a point where you can't modify them. You know, they're cast iron, so you can drill and tap some holes. You can cut a V groove in here, so you can lay rods on the top. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with angle blocks. Just use your imagination. There's more from Noga, another one of those clean edge kits. Transfer punches. We got 2 kits here. We got little tiny all the way up to 1/2 inch. So that's a nice little kit for doing transfer work. And then we got the big old wonker. This will take you all the way up to 1 inch. So that's a big heavy kit there. More collets. We got another set of R8s here, and back here we got a set of 5Cs. Okay, and then you saw the expanding mandrels earlier, but we got expanding arbors too. There's an arbor kit, and these are machinable, so you can use these for whatever you want. If you've got something specific you need to work on the OD, you can get a hold of it on the ID. So expanding arbors are always, expanding arbors are always handy to have. All right, well that's everything, with exception to the Osborne stuff, the Osborne abrasives. But we've got a nice selection of flap wheels that we need to package up and put them in prize packages, and those are going to be going out too. All right, so I just thought I'd pan you around one last time and show you what the general raffle consists of. And for my next trick, I got to take all this stuff and box it back up because there's still another week and a half till bash, and I got to separate. That's all like t-shirts and giveaway stuff. I got a bunch of giveaway stuff. Those little white boxes down there are a bunch of stuff to give away. You know, I got pens. I got Noga swag giveaway. I got Shars giveaway. I've got all kinds of stuff. So, anyways, my next trick is to get all that stuff over there back into these boxes and get it stored for another week or so and out of the way. So I've had to handle this stuff twice. I've got the amp stored, wrapped up. That's the hot shot. Still needs to be unwrapped. It's still got the laser film on it, but that's the hot shot that's going out. And then the milling machine is wrapped up and sitting there ready. And I got it on a little skid that rolls around pretty easy, so we can put it anywhere in the bash we kind of want to. All right, but I'd like to say thank you first to Precision Matthews for that. I would like to say thank you to American Rotary for the amp, and I would like to say thanks to Shars, which was a huge contributor to our raffle. And I don't think the guys at Shars are ever going to let me fill out a shopping cart ever again.